Hi everyone and welcome back to the Overtake GT. This is an 800 pp build for that V8 Maverick engine swapped Ford GT from 2017. This thing is pushing over 1,300 brake horsepower. Obviously it's a 10-second car and it almost has perfect front and rear weight balance. This thing is absolutely phenomenal, and I tell you what, the speed this thing hits, unreal. So what do you need to do? It's simple. Get your Ford GT, make sure you've done your engine swap, follow me to the tuning shop and let's get this build underway. Okay, so now we're at the tuning shop. The first thing you need to do is go to Ultimate. And the reason you're going to Ultimate first is you need weight reduction stage 5. Now you need weight reduction stage 5. That's the point I'm making here, because that is the only way that you can drop so much weight and make sure that you've got the right balance to get this car shifting in the right direction. So please make sure that's what you have. Let's move on. So the sports, obviously you don't need anything from there. Club sports, power restrictor and a ballast, just in case you decide to do the 700 pp build, which dropped on the channel as well. Semi-racing, you want a fully customizable computer, semi-racing silencer, high RPM turbocharger, a fully customizable LSD, and increase the body rigidity. Under racing, you want to get racing silencer, racing brake pads and a racing brake kit. I went for the slotted discs on this one. Brake balance controller, fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, a fully customizable racing transmission, and a set of racing medium and a set of racing soft tyres. I have tried doing this with a set of racing hard tyres, you just don't have the grip, but by all means, if you want those, get them. They're also available for the 700 pp build. Like I say, extreme, get some intermediates. If you go LeMans, then it throws up a few curveballs, and there's a few 800 pp races where you will need those as well. And ultimate, like I say, weight reduction stage 5, and that is that. Nice, simple, easy, done and dusted. Now let's move on to GT Auto and let's get this build finished while we're there. So here we are at GT Auto, and as you've already been car maintenance and service to do your engine swap, what you now need to do is go back and just add that wide body and get that installed on there. You can see the stand to this thing is just phenomenal. Get that done and dusted and boxed off. Now you've done that, let's go back. We want to go to car maintenance and service, and the first thing we want to do while we're there is of course the wheels. Let's get the wheels done. Now you can see this car looks menacing with that designer throne on there, and the wheels I went for are of course the Motogai racing wheels, and you can just see they just stand out so much better on this car. 20-inch standard, rim width wide, offset wide, and get those installed. Now you've done that, let's go to custom parts, and at the front you want to get type A, the side is type A, and the wing is a custom wing set. Doesn't matter what size you go for, doesn't matter what end plate you go for, just pick whatever suits your style, your design, get it added on. That's the main thing. So now that we've done that, let's go back. You've got racing items, so bonnet pin, tow hook, again, pick whatever suits your style. Under other, light bulb, number plate, and of course caliper colour. Now if you're like me, you want to make a livery, go mad, enjoy it, lots of fun. If not, load style, and you can go through there, pick one someone else has made, and again enjoy it. Give them a credit, give them a like, tell them that the design's great, because trust me, building a great Gran Turismo community, that's what this channel's all about. Now we've done that, let's get back to the garage, let's get in that setting sheet and let's get this beast dialed in for a win. So here we are, we're back at the garage. It's time to get this thing ready to rock for you. So over 1,300 brake horsepower in a Ford GT. This engine is what this car's always needed. It should have always had this, not a little crummy EcoBoost. It's a Ford GT for goodness sake. Now look, let's get dialed in. A 7-litre engine in this now, and just under 1,300 kilos. I mean, that's a power to weight ratio of 1:1. Phenomenal. Let's get into it. Racing medium tyres are the first thing that you need on there. And then as you see, body height adjustments, 115 at the front and 120 at the rear. Your anti-roll bars, 8 at the front and 8 at the rear. The damper ratio compression is 25 at the front and 25 at the rear. and the damping ratio expansion is 50 at the front and 50 at the rear. Now your natural frequency is 3.50 at the front and 3.70 at the rear. Your negative camber angle is 2.8 at the front and 3 at the rear. Now your toe angle, it's a toe out at the front of 0.05 and a toe in at the rear of 0.20. So make sure you get those done in that way, in that order, because the last thing you want is any issues on track. Initial torque 8, acceleration sensitivity is 12, and your braking sensitivity is 35. Now aerodynamics, 207 at the front and 320 at the rear. Your ECU is 95%. Your ballast is 145 kilograms, and the ballast position is -50, and your power restrictor stays at 100%. Now please don't mess around with that, because otherwise you're going to shift the balance and you're going to cause yourself a lot of issues when you try and drive. This is a happy medium, and I can assure you I've tried every which way you can, and this was the one that came out on top. Now your transmission, because it's a V8, there's so much power and that power curve is so extreme, you want to get your top speed on the automatic KM8s to 590, and you want to make these manual changes. First gear is 2.612, second gear is 1.997, third gear is 1.612, fourth gear is 1.369, fifth gear is 1.187, sixth gear is 1.050, and seventh gear is 0.952. That's a final drive of 3.249. It revs at 7,500 RPM. But I tell you what, driving this thing, you wouldn't know it at all. You really wouldn't. Now look, that's everything that you need installed on this car there. Make sure you do have all those parts installed. This is a quick track guide to the 5 laps at Le Mans. It's key you listen to what went on and you watch when I'm shifting, and you'll understand why. Now for those that do watch all the way to the end, there's a huge surprise for you, and you'll be the lucky ones to enjoy what I've left. Right, let's get into it. Okay, so you join me now on the last lap at Le Mans, and we are in this. This is the V8 that should have always been in it. It is the engine swap Ford GT from 2017. And you can see Fraga's starting to catch up, but don't worry and don't stress about that at all. And the reason he's starting to catch up is because we just pitted, and out we come. And that's it, we've got enough fuel to get to the end, and this thing is absolutely rapid. Now if you've driven the 700 pp build, then you are going to absolutely love this. The only thing you need to do is just obviously watch the fuel, the same as the 700 pp obviously, but this thing has 1,300 plus brake horsepower. It's absolutely insane. All you've got to do, look, get it in 7th, and that's it. 200, 210. It'll bounce off the limiter. Now if you want to extend that, by all means do it, go for it, but this thing is absolutely mental. Just lay off, lift and coast as much as you can. As soon as you hit those kind of numbers, these cars can't catch up because they haven't got that kind of speed. So the quicker you get into 7th, because it's so quick, set those gear ratios to make sure that you can get as fast as you can where you need to. And that's it. Nice and easy, nice and simple, and what a win it is going to get you. And that is all you need to make sure that you are doing. Look, again, lift, slow it down, coast, and you can see, look at that gap we're opening up to Fraga. Seconds after seconds after seconds, he's got no chance. Now, for those of you that have tried to get that 700 pp to tune like this, well, you're very silly. What you should have done was just wait, because this tune has took me a little bit of time to get right, but I'm telling you now, it is absolutely perfected. And it's not just this one, there's 2 of them. That's right. So if you stayed with me, and you're going to stick with me now all the way to the end of this lap, and you're going to get to see the second tune. Now you will see this one is racing soft tyres. The other tune isn't racing soft tyres, which means it's more powerful, more speed, more everything, and it is still able to be handled, great to drive, great all around, and again gets you a nice easy win. So all you've got to do is just make sure that it comes down to fuel economy and the way you drive. Now here you can see I've come to Le Mans Now, it's not the best race to go to for 800 pp, it's only 160k if you win. But what you do get is you get to challenge the car like you do the 700 pp around the track that is infamous and one of those that you do love to go on and grind. I've come here just to show you that it can be done. Half shifting, take your time. Porsche curves are brilliant for fuel saving because you can lift off, 150, 200 yards out and just take it nice and simple and easy through here. But that's it. I mean, what more do you want from these cars? I don't know what else to be offering. Now, cars that are coming up, just to give you a quick heads up, there's the Enzo engine swap, bit of a mouthful that one. The Aston Martin Vulcan, that will be coming up as well, and there's plenty of others, and these are all absolutely weapons that you can use on track to get you the easy wins that you deserve. Now you can see we pulled out over 10 seconds on that lap, and I took it easy. I've not nailed it because I've been talking and I don't want to crash. Over the line, nice and steady, and that's it. Another nice easy win and a nice easy build that you can have. Now if you've got this car, you can do the engine swap, do it, because this car deserves that V8. It sounds phenomenal, and it's brilliant. Always remember fuel map 6 when you're in this car, regardless of what track, and just take your time. If you're going to Spa, again, it's a solid car, but it comes down to you and the way you drive, so bear that in mind. Okay, that is it from me. You can see just under 21 minutes to get those 5 laps in. Again, isn't bad, but look what you get at the end of it. 161k, and that's more cash in the bank and a nice easy win. All that's left for me to say, I'll see you on the next one, and take care. But wait, before I let you go, here is the treat for you for sticking around and understanding what it takes to drive that car, especially around somewhere like Le Mans. It's down to you to fuel save, lift and coast, little things like that. This car is so fast you can do that. You can add that into your racecraft, and you will make sure then that you are an all-round better driver and you understand what it means to, get the most out of a car, and it's a great way for you to drive. Now look, let's drop straight into this because this really is a fantastic build, and I've left it so you can see the difference between the mediums, which as you can see are highlighted in white, and these are the racing softs, and everything is highlighted in blue, just so you can see the changes that you need to make. So obviously racing softs are what you need to change. The front, you drop that to 215 on your aerodynamics. Your ECU is 91%. Your ballast is 149 kilos, and your power restrict is 94%. Now they're only subtle changes, but they do make a difference, and they do allow you to accommodate those racing soft tyres. You can also see on this side, nothing has changed there. Again, it's all perfectly fine. But this really is a fantastic car. It's a car that I want you to enjoy, I want you to love, and I want you to let me know in the comments what you think. Do you enjoy these builds? Are you liking them? Share, subscribe, tell everyone. Let's get this channel growing, and let's get more of these great builds for you. Now, if you want to see more builds like this, then please, 800 pp builds, tell me what you want below, and that's it. I will see you on the next one. Take care.